Welcome to the University of Finley's Arts and Culture Show. I'm your host, Sharinda Welton, and today we have with us Danielle Wilkins, and I am going to let her introduce herself.
Hi, my name's Danielle Wilkin from the Hancock County Convention and Visitors Bureau. I'm the event coordinator there.
Welcome to the campus.
Thanks for having me.
We're excited to have you. We're also excited to hear what is going on in Finley, and I know that when I travel for the university, oftentimes I go to different community websites to see what's happening, to see how we can get the students engaged locally, and I have such a hard time finding a website that gives me the information I'm looking for, and I know that's not the case here in Finley.
No,
I love it.
Thank you so much.
So it's called visitfinley.com,
Yes,
correct?
Yes, it is.
And it's so easy to navigate. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what people can check out there?
Sure. So we just relaunched our website just a couple weeks ago, so it is brand new and fresh, and it's very photo heavy. And so on our website you can see shopping information, dining options, things to do, and in those things to do we have listed all of our parks, city and county. We have places to ride horses, we have places to pick pumpkins, we have places to shop for specialty foods. Anything you can think of is listed there.
I think I saw local theater,
Yes,
community theater, and then I also saw a really cool thing happening right now. We have a lot of orange tape, orange barrels, caution tape, blockades. I think it's called construction.
Yes.
And so you got really creative with Finley, and there's a little bit about that on there. What is it? Tell me details.
You might have noticed there's a little bit of construction in downtown especially, and that is, we're getting a brand new Main Street, so it's going to look beautiful when it's finished. It's a little difficult to navigate now, we totally understand that, but it is still worth it to come downtown.
So it's art in progress is what I hear?
It is, yes,
okay.
Very much so, very much so. But something special that we're doing is with collaboration with the Downtown Food and Drink Club and the Downtown Services and Retail Association, is we're doing special promotions now through the end of the year where each 3 weeks there will be a different colorful theme. So right now is it's not that hard to go downtown, which is all yellow themed with yellow hard hats, and each business in downtown, each restaurant, shop, service organization has hard hats for you to pose, and the most creative photo and caption that's tagged Downtown Finley can enter to win a $25 gift certificate. And then at the tree lighting ceremony on Black Friday in downtown, there will be a grand prize, and that grand prize will be pretty substantial. So think like a free latte from Coffee Amici every week for a year. Or
wow.
Yes, that's a good one.
Yes.
A free bangle from Rhubarb Studios every month for a year. A free dinner from the Bistro on Main every month for a year. So
wow.
some pretty substantial prizes. So it is worth your time to head downtown.
It sounds like it. And you said a couple things there that caught my attention. There is a food and drink club.
Yes.
Oh, please tell. That's important.
It is a collaboration of all of the different restaurants and coffee shop owners and bar owners in downtown. They get together. We've been meeting a little bit more often right now, but we're hoping to continue it on a quarterly basis afterwards. But just for them to get together and compare notes and come up with fun ideas and things like that. So I hope that's something that we'll be seeing for a while now.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
So it's not something that I, as a community member, pay a membership into.
Right.
This is them coming together saying, how can we make this a special experience in downtown Finley for our patrons?
Exactly. They just thought association sounded stuffy. So
well, and so many of the shop owners and the restaurant owners are so hospitable and so kind. So I can see them saying that very quickly.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
They're just great people.
And that's one of the good parts about heading downtown right now, is that you get an opportunity to meet those people behind the businesses and those people that they've had blood, sweat, and tears for these businesses, and they have spent so much of their time and energy and money to bring these type of restaurants and shops to Finley that are very big city oriented.
They are,
right here in tiny old Finley.
And you know, something that is a compliment they receive on a regular basis, and I don't have the opportunity to go in and tell every one of them, I often host entertainers from around the world here on campus. And then I get the privilege of taking them downtown. And what I hear over and over from these entertainers, they love the fact that they're not seeing chains downtown.
Yes.
They are seeing local business, they are seeing local restaurants. They love to eat out. They have to. They're living out of a suitcase. But what they absolutely love is being able to go in someplace that is family owned, has quality food. They are welcome. They sit down and they feel like they're sitting at someone's family table. And I receive that compliment all the time from our artists, whether it be Coffee Amici or the Bistro or Legends, wherever they go, they just really have a great experience.
Yes.
And even the local hotels downtown are locally owned, correct?
Yes, they are. So Finley Inn is owned all by local people. The Hancock Hotel that's coming, that will be a Marathon entity, but it will
Still be local.
Local people. So yeah, a lot of that.
And how special. So when we're bringing in special events and conferences there that may be doing fundraisers for nonprofits, we know our dollars are staying in local pockets.
Exactly, yes.
And that goes back to the subsidiary you're part of, which is the Hancock Chamber of Commerce Alliance, correct?
Yes.
That's the whole goal, is for us to support our local businesses.
Yes, so we are housed under the Alliance, and under the Alliance is the Finley Hancock County Chamber of Commerce, Finley Hancock County Economic Development, and Visit Finley Us. So it's a really unique opportunity for us to all work together. So downtown Finley actually is a really good example. It's not its own program anymore. So we handle the marketing side of things. Economic development handles the progress and the development of it. And then there's the Chamber of Commerce that goes in, and if they're chamber members, to assist them with different educational opportunities and other member benefits too.
And how special, because so many times coming from larger communities, you have to go and find those different tentacles of a larger creature, and here it's all umbrellaed under one place, one roof.
Yeah,
so people can walk in and get their needs met, which takes us back to entertainment.
Yes.
Because that's what we're talking about today. So something else that you mentioned was this tree lighting that's going to be happening.
Yeah.
So is that tied to a festival? Is that tied to winter celebrations and holidays? Let's hear a little bit so people can get it on their calendar.
Yeah, so the City of Finley tree lighting ceremony is kind of the unofficial kickoff to Winterfest, which is planned and organized by Kiwanis, the Kiwanis Club. And Winterfest happens every Monday and Friday, beginning on the Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, and running until about the week before Christmas. And that is horse-drawn wagon rides through downtown. So hopefully downtown will be put back together in time.
Yeah.
We're fingers crossed.
No jumping horses.
Exactly. But there's also, you can meet Santa of all ages. So anybody from, my 1-year-old son to a college student to, grandma and grandpa can all go meet Santa and sign the book. There will be hot chocolate. There will be sweet treats in the gym of St. Andrews. So there's a lot of different opportunities through Winterfest. But even before that, Pumpkin Fest is coming up with Northwest Ohio Railroad Preservation.
Fun.
That's a lot of fun. They do the pumpkin train every weekend. Homestead Fall Farms and Gecko Orchard does an open house where...
I've been out there. That's awesome.
It's wonderful. And they keep adding and adding different things, so it's a lot of fun.
And some of these places you're mentioning, they're not within city limits. They're within Hancock County.
Right.
So we don't want people to get confused that because it's visitfinley.com, it's just within the city limits.
Exactly.
This actually reaches out to support all the programming and ways that families and individuals can get involved and plugged in.
Absolutely.
And enjoy culture, local culture, as well as the entertainment.
Yes, some of the best hidden gems are in our rural communities, and we really love them. Mount Blanchard does a Christmas in the Village the first weekend in December, and it is wonderful. They do a little parade, they decorate, it's beautiful, and it really highlights that community. Bluffton does the Blaze of Lights. That's a really unique festival, and that's on the Saturday after Thanksgiving, so kind of really ease yourself into the holidays.
Now, do they still do where you can tune in your radio to certain channels as you drive through Bluffton and you go through certain neighborhoods and the lights will match the music?
I am not sure, but that sounds really awesome if it is.
And that's actually, I learned that Phyllis Diller's home is in Bluffton, her childhood home, and I learned that going on the Blaze of Lights years and years ago. So,
it's
so
really
glad
neat
that that's a
event.
tradition still going on.
Yes.
So there's a lot to do.
There is. My biggest pet peeve is when people say there's nothing to do. If you ever get on our website, go to the event calendar, there is something to do nearly every single day, but definitely every weekend.
Well, and I appreciate that part of what you include are community functions such as here on campus.
Yes.
Because we have our students in theatrical production through the whole school year.
Yes.
And you give a face and a voice with pictures and dates and times and an easy way to click to get to the ticket sites. So if people are interested in what's happening, people run into me all the time and say, I'd like to know what's going on, but I don't know where to go.
Yeah.
It's visitfinley.com.
Easy as that, yes.
Great.
And Visit Finley is also our Instagram, our Facebook, our Twitter, Pinterest, everything.
Everything.
Yes,
Awesome.
everything's Visit Finley.
So now we do have a Hancock Historical Museum here in town, and they connect with you in some programming also, correct?
Yeah, so we are kind of our main role in the community is to help market different organizations and their events in town. So the Historical Museum's a really great example. They do so many great programs from their brown bag lecture series on the first Tuesday of each month. They do like a lunch series about a different topic, to all of their different seasonal programming, to their classic movie nights on certain Fridays. We help fund those as well as market those. So we have a grant program. We have 4 different grants that help with different advertising and marketing, as well as growing and creating new events in the community.
And I'm glad you brought that up, because I was going to mention you have a secret treasure that a lot of people
Yes.
aren't aware is there, but nonprofits as well as smaller for-profits are able to apply for grant money to help introduce or to help subsidize a program that's been here for a few years.
Yes.
The Balloon Festival started that way, didn't it? Where they
Yeah.
came to you and asked for some funding, and I see your Visit Finley logo still on their promo through the
Yes.
years, all these years later. And I know that with the barn tour that just happened here, what an awesome treat.
Yes, it's so
Talk
great.
about hidden treasure.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
What a neat way to kick off the fall season,
Yes.
but I saw your logo on the posters for that. So could you talk a little bit, if someone's watching this and going, hey, we have a program and we're looking for $300 or
Yeah.
$500, and that's what we need to get this up and going for marketing and for that buy-in. Could you talk a little bit about that?
Absolutely. So like I said, we have 4 different grant programs. Our big grants is what we call them, our tourism development and tourism growth grants. Those are for between $5,000 and $8,000, and those are to either start a new event in the community or to do a major overhaul of an event, and to add a pretty serious component to it. So whether it is adding a kids festival or adding a new or moving locations to grow or something like that, and you need extra funds to get it off the ground those first few years, that's where those come in. Those are due at the same time every year, so make sure you get your applications in between like January and February.
And the timeline's available online,
Yes,
correct?
yes, it is.
Okay.
And we're about to launch our 2018, if you can believe that already.
I can believe
Yes,
it,
it's
yes.
slipping away, but those will be up on our website. We're hoping by mid-October. And then our grants that are on a rolling admission, so it's just whenever you get your applications in, between 30 and 60 days out, are our co-op advertising grant and our community connect grant. So our co-op advertising is by far our most popular, and that is for any advertising and marketing costs in a 50% match. So if you spend $1,000, we can pay for $500 of it, and you pay for the $500. So it's a really nice opportunity for people to kind of do some of those bigger media buys that they weren't expecting. But it doesn't just cover, radio spots. It can cover television commercials. It can cover newspaper ads. It can cover Facebook boosts.
Digital billboards?
Yep,
Yeah,
absolutely.
that's what I thought.
Anything like that, we can help pay for. And I mean, really, I kind of joke that if you can put our logo on it, we'll help pay for it. So, and that's kind of the caveat is you do have to put our logo on it. So, because we want
But
more
it's
people
such a
to
fun
know.
and festive logo.
Yes, yeah, I think so. It's colorful and fun. And then our Community Connect grant kind of goes for those more rural communities and those events that take place outside of the city of Finley. That's up to $500, and it does not require matching funds. So that's where we've helped some of like the Northwest Ohio Railroad Preservation events or the Historical Museum events on a smaller scale, that they aren't drawing necessarily from like Toledo or Lima or Columbus. They're drawing more from Hancock County.
So will they go to the same website, visitfinley.com, to
Yep.
find those links also?
Yes.
Okay,
So you
great.
can apply online, or you can download an application and fill it out pen and paper if you'd like. And it's visitfinley.com, and then you click the search or the menu, and it's meeting and partner resources.
Great.
Yeah.
So you've given us a lot of really valuable information. I know we could keep going with the farmers market that's happening right now. And then we've got everything that's getting ready to happen with festivals in the parks. We just completed some festivals in the parks over the summer season, so there's always something happening.
There is.
I saw that you could go to the mansion and learn how to make a cocktail.
Yes.
Is that happening tonight, I think? Or tomorrow night? The
Possibly.
28th.
Soon,
That's
yes.
tonight.
Yeah.
So I may have to look into that. No, just kidding.
But the Jones Mansion, they do have some really awesome programming, and that facility is wonderful.
And
too.
it's in walking distance if you live on North Main Street, South Main Street, by the university. You don't have to have a car to get there.
Exactly, yes. And people here at the university are so lucky because I live on the north side of town, and I've been trying to scout the best route to downtown. And Corey Street takes you right downtown. You hang a left, and there's public parking right there, and then you can walk everywhere you need to go.
And the Marathon Center for the Performing Arts is right there also, right in front of you.
Exactly.
So you can get to it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming in and sharing. I've made some mental notes to talk with the team here of who we need to have in next for some more details. You have been a wealth of knowledge.
Oh, thank you.
And if someone does not have easy access to the website, is there a phone number that you could provide so that they could call in?
Yep, you can call us at 419-422-3315, and we also have a welcome center. So we're at 123 East Main Cross Street. Come on in. You can chat with me or our director, Alyssa Preston, pick up some materials and say hi.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being here. And congratulations on all the wonderful programming that's transpired this year. Rally in the Alley was a huge success. And we have a lot more still to come this fall and winter. So look forward to hearing from you in the spring when there's more to come.
Absolutely. Of course.
Thank you for joining us today on the University of Findlay's Arts and Culture Show. We look forward to seeing you the next time.